Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Mr. Lavery. I'm the principal here at C.H. Campbell Elementary School, and I'd like to take a moment to thank you and welcome you all to our building today. Today is a very special event for our students, as I'm sure you're all aware and have probably been hearing about for a long time. If not, I think Mom has probably been hearing about it for a long time. So thank you all for taking the time to come out for your grandchildren today. It truly is appreciated, and I know that they are very, very excited. They've been working extremely hard on this program that they've prepared for you, and they have a lot that's going to be going into it. We're going to start off with a musical presentation here. After that, we're going to move over to some bowling and various other stations. The bowling station will take place right here in the gym, and you're going to see some of us moving as quickly as possible to clear all these benches out and get them over to the students for lunch. In addition to that, though, as we're moving everything out and clearing it out, we'll have bowling up and running in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes as everybody's moving. In addition to the bowling, you're going to be doing an art project with your students with Mrs. Leonard, our art teacher. You're also going to be taking a visit to our library, which has been transformed into a winter wonderland. If you were wondering what the Yeti in the front of the school is all about, that's what that's out there for. And you're going to have a chance to go around with their book fair and take a look at everything that they have ready for them there. And then in addition to that, you're going to go down to the classroom and look at the Life Long Ago Museum that the students have put together, which is mostly stuff from my childhood, probably not yours, so just keep that in mind as you're walking through that. And in addition to that, when the program wraps up, we're going to be dismissing the students to each of the four corners of the gymnasium. And as we dismiss the students to those four corners, please remain seated where you're at. Once all students have gotten where they need to be, you will then be going to them to greet them and meet them, give the hugs and everything else that I know you and they are dying to get. So please wait until all the students are in the four corners, and then we'll dismiss you to go and meet them. But that does mean you probably need to keep an eye on them and see which one of those corners they go to. Probably the most important thing that I'm going to say today, though, is if you need to use the restroom, those are actually located right on the other side of this wall right here. So whether you go out the back entrance or this one right here, the restrooms are all located right on the outside of this wall in that main hallway. So if you need to use the restroom at any point, you can utilize those. There are more spread throughout the buildings as you're traveling around to the different stations as well. But once again, I would like to thank you for coming out today. Thank you for investing the time in your grandchildren's education and coming to see what they're learning here at C.H. Campbell. We're doing great things here, and they are truly doing great things and going to be a great addition to our community someday. So thank you all very much for coming out today. Before I turn it over to them, though, I do need to thank a few people, especially our second grade teachers who've been working hard and diligently to prepare for this event, as well as Mr. Fay. He is our music teacher, and he prepared this entire program that you're going to see today. In addition to that, also Mr. Williamson, who is always hiding in the back, doing all the sound and lights and everything else. So yeah, he's never coming out more than that, so he's the man of mystery. But thank you again for all that you do for your grandkids and for being here today. And without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Fay.
When Francis Gawkey saw the American flag flying above Fort McHenry during the Battle of Baltimore. In 1812, he was inspired to write the historic poem Defense of Fort McHenry.
That poem would later be put into music to become the Star-Spangled Banner. The song would become the official American national anthem on March 3, 1931. Our second grade students will now lead us in the singing of our national anthem. the Star Spangled Banner. Would everybody please face the American flag and cover your heart with your right hand?
Please stand.
Please be seated. Veterans Day takes place on the 11th of November every year, and it's celebrated all over the country with parades and celebrations. Veterans Day takes place on November 11th because in 1918 at 11 a.m. World War I ended. That day became known as Armistice Day. In 1954, President Eisenhower made Veterans Day a national celebration. So now, every year on the 11th day of the 11th month, we honor all American military veterans who have honorably served our country.
Your rainbow flag is an American Patriotic march. The song "In a Spirited March," written by George M. Cohan, is a tribute to the American flag.
In addition to its references to the flag, it incorporates snippets of other popular songs. It quickly became the first song from a musical to sell over 1 million copies. Here is Your Grand Old Flag.
It is traditional at patriotic events to honor each branch of the armed services with its own service song, and for the members of each branch to assume the position of attention during the duration of their song.
We now honor America's veterans by playing a salute to the armed forces. We ask that as each military hymn is played, those veterans stand and be recognized in tribute to their many years of dedicated service to our country.
The United States Army.
close our Veterans Day assembly today, we want to remember to thank all of our veterans who have proudly served in our military to protect our rights and freedoms.
Let's show honored guests and all American military veterans our appreciation by giving them a big round of applause.
And now, as we finish our assembly, we'd like to invite everyone to join Mrs. Blythe and the second graders as they lead us in a beautiful song that every proud American should know, I'm proud to be an American.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say,
Didn't they do an amazing job today? Let's give them one more round of applause. I think they deserve it. And I also think we need one big round of applause for Mr. Fay as well as the teachers that work so hard with the kids. Once again, I want to thank you very much for coming out tonight. We're going to start moving the children into the different corners of the room at this time. Once again, please wait for all of the students to get to their corner before you go and greet them. Thank you again so much for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of the program. I know the kids definitely will, and I know you will too.